Ownership and perception, two fundamental governing principles of this reality. Ownership and perception. People drive by and they think, oh, that's a mechanic shop, there's a mechanic in there, and this happens a lot. People come in and they ask me to do their mechanical work. That is the perception, regardless of what we do or what signs we put up. The reality is that, I'm a certified technician. I can do mechanical things, but I am not a licensed mechanic. A technician will want to get to the root of a problem and fix it. Mechanic is similar in the sense, but usually they are limited to their field of automotive, and usually not just automotive, but run-of-the-mill domestic vehicles. Your average mechanic is not working on airplanes and large heavy-duty trucks unless they are specialized in that field. So, ownership and perception. So a mechanic would drive by, and I have many mechanic friends who want this shop. They want it. And they're jealous of, how do you have this whole shop and you don't even do mechanical work? You're not even a mechanic. That comes down to ownership. If you want a mechanic shop, freaking buy one. Go get a mechanic shop. So the perception may be that, this is a mechanic shop, but the reality is just that, my adopted dad bought this shop. So that's why we have it. So if you want the perception of being a mechanic, step one, go buy a shop. Who's stopping you? Go buy a shop. Go buy a shop that used to be a mechanic shop and move into it. And then people will just start coming to you, trying to give you their vehicles to work on, like what happens here. I actually turn people away. I don't just turn people away, I turn money away. I just had a lady come here trying to give me her rent money. That happens a lot. Just because you have a shop doesn't mean you're a mechanic. You can go buy a shop. People will think you're a mechanic, and it's up to you whether you turn these people away or not. Get this, we have oil change centers in town. And instead of taking the business from my uncle and his business, I could do oil changes right here. Not a big deal. You don't need to be a certified technician or a certified mechanic to do oil changes. There's many things that you could do to work on a car that you don't need specialized training or specialized certificates, rather. And I still don't really do those. For my own vehicles or my friends and family's vehicles, maybe I'll do a few things here and there. But my point is, if you want the perception of being a mechanic, buy yourself a mechanic shop.